Yes, hello, Ranking the Supercars viewers. Do you know where we are today? We are in Eindhoven, Eindhoven de Keekse. I think the people here are really nice. Today we're at Danny from House of Cars. I bought a Panigale, but didn't like it.
Fun for an hour on screen, but short-lived.
I want to try that someday, but I'm not brave enough yet.
Today we're switching roles and I'm going to review his supercar, which he usually reviews himself. Let's go!
Let's go.
Yeah, this is not to be missed. No, well, that's it. I told Peter. We're going to the IAMS. We're going to put that car there. There should actually be some kind of sticker on it, so people know that car is ours from House of Cars. Well, that stands out. He then said, hold my beer. I'm going to make something beautiful out of it. And yeah, this is the result. Actually, I only wanted it for that weekend.
Now,
it turned out so cool. Are you going to...
just leave it on?
Yes, for now. I do get a lot of attention with this.
Yes, that.
Also has a downside, because you do have to behave a bit normally on the road.
And he...
Is really, really loud, yeah. And I have an 11-year-old son, geez. And when he's sitting next to me, the first thing he does is turn off the start-stop, open it up, and if you drive fast, the surrounding villages can just hear you.
Don't you get a fine for that?
As long as they don't measure you, no.
But it's, yeah. Like, did you learn to press all the buttons? No.
But you know those words, you know them better than I do now, okay?
Yeah, so before you know it, you just give in yourself, that you say no, yes.
So he can't either. He's also big, by the way, but yeah, for his age. But yeah, not for now, okay, hopefully. But yeah, there will be a warning about this at some point, 100%.
I hope not. In Eindhoven, they're a bit less strict about it than in Amsterdam, so yeah.
Yeah, because there you have those poles along the road, yeah.
That's right. I think people from Eindhoven, I had a good time. Yeah, you often hear we have a kind of accent. Our accent always sounds a bit soft, like a gentle sauce, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that little scraper, that's really nice. Yeah, I like that too, yeah. But so, I see, yeah, that work email, that's going to come. Of course, we'll film that too, because every week in a video, I hope that you get a fine. Then we'll get pulled over or something, because this is, of course, really great footage.
Well, a call out. They actually want to get pulled over.
Yeah, but only if my camera is there too. Otherwise, we'll have to make an appointment.
Oh yeah, that's true. So if you can come along, yeah, because I think...
Even with the lid closed, it's still too loud.
First question, how fast does this go? I read from 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds.
I have no idea. No? It's not super fast. I mean, it's fast, but of course there are many that are faster.
Supercars. And
This one was actually developed for the track. So it's a lightweight car. It also has a club sport package. So that's more carbon. Carbon bucket seats with a roll cage in the back. Rear wheel drive, so it won't be the quickest from 0-100, for instance, compared to a Turbo S. That one is a bit heavier. It has a lot more power. And that one does 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. I have no idea what this is. So fast. But I think this thing does it in about 3.30 or so.
I read 318. Have you driven that fast? Top speed?
Yes.
317. That took so long, that means a year.
Yes, well, and recently too, because I recently went to Germany with Lars, but that was with a Cayenne. Where is...
Lars?
Lars is gone again.
Oh, Lars is leaving. No! Hey, and why a Gran Turismo 3 and not in Rennsport?
Gran Turismo 3 Rennsport is twice as expensive, so the plan was actually to drive the Gran Turismo 3 Rennsport this year after selling this one. Only this car is a bit more practical, because if I...
front hood opens.
Yeah, look, you can really store a lot of stuff here. You can even see my son's shoes and some things from my move, but you can really fit a lot in here.
Yeah, I fit in here.
True, but the Gran Turismo 3 Rennsport doesn't have this feature.
That's right, yeah, so then...
So you don't have this, and nothing in the back either, so the only place to take luggage is the seat. The moment you take someone with you, you can't transport anything. And as a daily driver, I don't have that now, with this one either.
So my next question is it your daily driver?
I think this one,
Already, yes.
with this package, it's really stiff, so you have zero comfort. I don't necessarily need comfort in the car, and we don't have any.
No, I don't need comfort in the car.
I also had an S-Class before this, so we...
Completely the opposite?
Okay, it's a lot more fun, exactly.
And what are the pros and cons?
The car has a lift system that allows you to raise the nose for high-speed bumps. You can save the location, such as at our place in Winterheide, and simply press a button when approaching the bump to automatically lift the nose. I don't know if I'll make it or just barely make it. So when I drive up, it automatically goes up. Look, over the speed bump, it automatically goes back down. And the advantage is it's just a lot of fun. Playful, fast, and loud. Especially loud, right? That comes up a lot. Yeah, loud. You know, I think a car should make a lot of noise. And it does have a valve, so you can close it too. Then it's still loud, just a bit less loud.
So you don't care for electric cars at all?
Yeah, no.
Our neighbors, they...
No, that's where Tesla is.
That's where, oh, those are your great friends. Yes, but I have to tell you, if you're in a Tesla and they accelerate and you don't expect it, you really feel like you're between heaven and earth. Yes. Then it's really, I don't know if you've ever experienced that. Yes, I
drove a flat one back then. Living in Summerton at the time, it was an 80-kilometer commute every day.
I thought I'll buy one of those things for commuting.
Yeah, then? I gave you a ride for a bit. That was at the end of the street, and then I turned it around. Because I think it's just so incredibly...
fast. There.
You almost get nauseous from it. And you don't hear anything at all. No, exactly. And I think you should be able to shift. Engine sound pops when shifting. Those kinds of things I like.
Fun. Also like shifting gears. I also think that's fun. Shall we open it up for a bit? I like that. Yes!
The nice thing about this one is that you can also shift with your paddles, and I sometimes do that with the exhaust because, of course, the car goes up to 9,000 RPM. Yes, that's a naturally aspirated engine, and the more revs, the louder and more exuberant the sound from such a wing. I think that's awesome, and of course, you need something.
About this wing, is it actually bigger than the Rennsport?
Rennsport is even bigger.
It's quite a job. Do you sell all those tires? We went to have a picnic on the back. That's the day with a croissant.
Yeah, what are the modifications? It's pretty complete because it has ceramic brakes.
The black is beautifully made, so nice.
And I've been told that in this original configuration, only 2 were made. So like in that paint to sample color, Alex Gray, that color might show up more often, but then with black wheels, black brake calipers, ceramic brakes, nose lift covers. I wanted the Club Sport package for the option to add 5-point harnesses. I haven't taken that car to the track yet. Going,
Are you gonna do that?
yes, if possible, I will. I think you will.
Scared? Aren't you insured?
No, yes. But you have to act a bit normal.
Now, a little Rick Van Stippens, you shouldn't insure him either.
Of course, he had an accident on the road back then.
Had.
I've been invited to go to Spa in June. But then the original exhaust has to be put back on. Oh,
Yes?
yes, this one is way too light. Really?
In Spa, I make...
You only make 106 decibels.
I actually wanted to know, I'm gonna measure that decibel thing. Measuring is knowing.
Yes.
Yes, that.
It's just, yeah, how is that?
Sorry, I didn't expect that. I thought it would...
Be better, actually. I also passed by the roll once.
I don't get a man standing and crying for me, but I...
Was shocked by it. He might still have hair, I think. He can...
Even harder, I think so.
I think if we use launch control, it will work.
Put it down, people. Look...
Then he probably was, I think. I also laughed.
He likes this. He has to be loud. This is really special. Oh, I'm curious.
What he has, how much?
He had...
Just 126.5, and now...
Too bad. He got to 130, and this is 124.2, so I can do it too. That you're standing here.
Yeah? What do you think?
She thinks of a P then?
Okay, this is fun. $125.4. Are you just sitting there? Sorry, that's true. I didn't dare to do it too hard.
He is warm, isn't he?
126.5 was the highest. Shall we go? Absolutely, we're going to drive.
Okay, wait. Oh, you're turning that on. You like that one better, of course.
Yeah, that's how the kid does it.
How did you actually come up with the name House of Cards? Are you a huge fan of House of Cards?
Well, no, I'm not a fan of it, but I wanted to come up with something recognizable. When we came up with that name in 2016, that's nice of that man.
Oh, that's nice. Such a nice gentleman. People are friendly in Eindhoven.
Actually very friendly, and when we came up with those names in 2016, that series was super popular, yeah.
That's right.
So then I was like, then, I didn't come up with it. Someone new came up with everything. They were like, hey, it's House of Cards. Maybe that's a fun idea. Just the idea, you take it away. And then he said, that's fine, because it's pretty hard to come up with a name. Yeah, I get that. And now it's like, because of that, when people saw the name, they said, I don't know anything about it.
It's recognizable. I think it's recognizable, and the name sticks with you.
Yeah, right.
Have you always been in the car world or not?
I've been in it since 2008. Yeah, since 2008, I started working at a dealer, at a Volkswagen dealer.
Okay, in
The car's already as a junior.
Hold on. You also liked a similar car and decided to get your own. How old were you at the time?
Let me think, that was 2008. I'm 42 now, so that means I
didn't give it to you. No.
Thank you. Of course, I like to hear that.
That's exactly. Yes, me too. I'm also 42. No, that's not true. No.
So how old was I then? I really don't know. 24? No.
I have to calculate for a moment. 24. Something like that, yeah.
So that's where I started as a junior sales rep. Nice, yeah.
You're skilled at sales, I believe.
Yeah, you could say that. That's true. I always managed to sell my wood pretty well. But for me, it's never, I don't have any tricks or anything, you know? I mean, I did take some training, like those courses where they teach you to change your attitude overnight.
Sure, yeah.
But
I'll wait. I'll call you back there. Yes, you guys. And
doing business is a plan, yes.
I'll just put it on airplane mode for a moment. So with pounds, of course, you get internal training, and then you get all kinds of tricks and
yeah, how
you should show your interest, that you should ask questions. But I was never really into that. I find it much more fun to hear people's stories, why they come to buy a car from me with you. And that's why I've always dealt with used cars. Much more fun than new cars. People have a story, they've saved up for a car, or they're going for their first fast Golf or whatever. And I just find that much more fun.
Buying a car is a milestone and a big purchase. So you provide personal attention to customers. That's how you ended up at Volkswagen, and you also mentioned Porsche, correct?
Yes, very good, that's right. I worked at Volkswagen for 7 years, and eventually I also worked at Porsche for a year and a half. But at Volkswagen, I was already working for myself during the last year and a half. Next to my job, I would buy a small car and sell it myself. And that eventually led to me finding it interesting and fun. Then it became one, then two, and eventually I wanted to start for myself. First, I went to Porsche because they had a really nice, interesting offer. Fun.
Yes, I am also growing.
But that was it. I didn't like it there as much as at Volkswagen, okay? No, I found the Volkswagen customer much more fun, while now I can also relate to the Porsche customer. But back then, for some reason, I couldn't.
Really, really fast, yes.
Yes, that's happening now because of the videos, you know?
It gives people a look into your own kitchen, but yes.
Yes, and why not? I listen to a lot of podcasts, and then you sometimes hear that people don't want to talk about margin and what's left sticking to the bottom of the iron. But I'm like, man, why not just tell it? And if people think I make too much margin, those people often don't know how it works in a car company, that you have a lot of expenses, that you have to pay your staff salaries, that your building has to be paid for, that you have to pay value-added tax on your profit, and so on. People
Judge a lot and condemn? Yes.
Yes, but it's actually a kind of natural filter that you get. So the entrepreneur who understands that you have to make a margin, that's the one who comes to me. He says, hey Dan, you show that you need to make a margin. You show how it works, so I want to do business with you.
for all those boys who have a dream like you?
Or women.
By the way, how can they make that come true? Because of course there are a lot of people who want to do that.
Yeah, good question. I would just say start. If you have that ambition, which not everyone does, I did whatever I could for a boss and enjoyed it. That's important too. Do what you enjoy.
Yes, and
Then I thought, all that margin I'm making now for my
employer who?
I can also, of course, keep for myself.
Yes, only.
It held me back for a long time because to start a car business, of course, you need to have money and you can't just go to a bank, no.
No, then they say, well, good luck with that.
Yeah, because you do need to have a business plan. But car sales are also pretty susceptible to fraud, right? Because if, for example, you suddenly sell all your cars, take your money, and head off to the Bahamas. The industry has its share of shady practices. That's where I aim to differentiate myself. I want to be the car dealership that just does honest business. And that actually shows how you should treat people.
I would be watching that man, you know?
Only then we'll lose the next car.
You have so many cars in your shop. If you could choose 3 to keep, which ones would they be?
This one, definitely, because it's the most fun. I also like a nice SUV. I actually drove that Porsche Cayenne Turbo Gran Turismo myself, so I think that's actually the nicest one in that price range. And yeah, a Lambo. I had one of those too.
He said you're going to talk nonsense.
Yeah.
Lambo, yeah. What does that stir up in you?
There, that one, towards...
The eyes?
Yes, you're already there. The ones that are there, those aren't mine. We sell those for someone else, but those are all. I would.
I just went to stand there too when I just came into the store, yes?
It's pure emotion. That car screams for emotion.
What kind of emotion does that bring up for you?
You just want to drive it. You want to drive it really fast. Really.
Fast, especially, yes.
I get that. Then you also have a nice mix. With this one, you can occasionally hit the track. And with that convertible, you can enjoy driving with the top down.
And if you could have 3 cars with no budget, which ones would you choose? What would you want to drive? Your dream cars?
I think the Gran Turismo 3 Rennsport, so the big brother of this one, is really cool. I think the Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta is really beautiful. Those are becoming increasingly costly and are now considered collector's items. Someone's busy behind us, but that's common.
Yes, they're just trying to provoke, of course. Yes, people want to play then.
Of course. Or it's the police, which would be ideal now, but it isn't.
So you got to look for a moment too. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's envy.
It's a Volkswagen that you earned.
I think so. At least that's what you get sometimes. But that, so that...
And,
And you?
Porsche 911. I think it's very beautiful, but also a classic. Yes, you actually said it exactly right. We are also classic.
The 964 Turbo and then the 3.6 liter. Do you know Bad Boys? The first Bad Boys. That 911, 964 Turbo, and then the 3.3, because the 964 Turbo is actually a 3.3 liter, and the 3.6 was built for a very short time, and it also has the Speedline wheels with a bigger ducktail on it and a full tail, but I think it's so beautiful, yeah.
It really is very, very beautiful. Yeah, it definitely has something special, doesn't it?
The classic?
But also the new, yeah.
And those are also only increasing in value.
That's useful to invest in cars, yeah.
Only then the downside is you shouldn't drive them, because at the IAMS we also had an 812 Competizione Aperta on the podium. Yeah, and that's also a really beautiful one. I could absolutely put that on the list. Only, yeah, those things are fucking expensive.
Cost 2.6 million. And if you start driving it, then, well, for every kilometer, the thing is already worth 200,000 less. Yeah. You should actually just keep it under a... We have those from later, right? You can also put it in one of those plastic bubbles. Have you ever seen that? Yeah, nothing, but...
Actually, I'm more the kind of person, I hope, yeah, that if I ever win the lottery and I have a ridiculous amount of money, then I would just drive the car as my daily. Just enjoy it.
Your thoughts don't matter anymore. Just leave.
Just drive it instead of letting it sit and without.
But you have to be able to handle things.
Yes, I really think I'd enjoy it.
About transparency, what you say, I am very open and honest about price always. How much does this car cost?
We are now asking 279. Yes, 279, I think. But there's also the exhaust. The exhaust system is on it. That's about 10,000 euros, so we're a little above the market.
Yes, but
And also because I myself have looked for a 992 GT3, and this car has a number of options that I think should be on it or must be on it. Like, yeah, matrix LED headlights aren't really necessary on a GT3, but if you use it daily, then they're actually nice to have. So that's it.
That finishes it off nicely. Oh no, those little stones. Yeah, terrible. Oh my God, no.
Just very happy for a long time.
Did you fap on it? Yes.
Yeah, it's already nearby.
Peter always says little stairs, right?
We have.
Yes, we have a frappe, so I have, we're about to go choose from Morris. Achieve it, yes?
Oh, because he has, of course. But he gets about the same color, I think, because I saw a video from Peter. Yes.
Oh, with stripes. Yes, that color is really cool. Well, I think it's awesome that it stands out like that too.
Yes, and
It's good for your company.
yeah, well that. But it also has its downsides because you do have to act a little bit normal. Because people instantly know where they can
Find it.
Morris always does everything by the book, so...
Yes?
Yes. Seriously? Yes. Oh, nice. I've known him since I was 17. Super cute. Okay, totally a car fan.
Okay, but then it's not a big deal. I do have to watch out for it a little myself sometimes.
Yeah, that
Yeah, because people are watching, Snip.
Oh, that's adorable. It's truly every boy's dream.
Yeah. And always watch out if they don't.
Flashes?
Yes, or behind you.
Driving. If you lose your driver's license, what happens then? If your driver's license is lost, then...
A driver.
Then...
It says that a new job opening for a driver will be posted online soon.
Driver wanted for Denny from the House of Car.
He has to pick me up every day and take me home.
I have to say, I really like him a lot, yes. We have a Porsche. A Porsche. Am I saying it right? Nice, with a little twist, no.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wrap, that's really true. Beautiful wrap. The fun thing is, of course, we also did the Gran Turismo 3 Rennsport from Bahn, yes, but that was the 991 generation.
Yes, and you have the 992 generation, yes. So, and it's a daily driver, yes. You can actually do quite a lot of grocery shopping. Yes, a third person would also fit in, right? Definitely, yes.
I want to fit in too, look.
I'm really delving into the bottom part of the generation. I'll rate it a 9.2.
Nice too, because of the 992. I think it's great.
Yeah, do you think that's great? Thank you, yeah? The 992 is superb. Yes, I have the 929 on...
I didn't pass it at school, no?
Only with Kim.
Well, great, thank you. Okay.
So yeah, this one...
I think...
It's absolutely the most beautiful car in the shop. But yeah,
No further explanation needed.
I think
from every angle you look at that car, it's sexy.
This really is a
Very beautiful.
Car, that color too.
Yes. And so it's the Aventador S and the facelift. So it has that different front bumper with those little fins. I think the previous model is starting to look a bit old in terms of appearance. And I think this one looks more modern. Oh yeah, that one too. The M3 Touring. Matter White is really cool, yeah, 510 horsepower standard, and we also have it here with a really big tune on it, so with 733 horsepower. And if you're talking about a fun, playful daily, there's that Gran Turismo 4
that one, yeah.
we sell that one too.
Porsche. I thought you were pointing at this one. No, this one is really nice too. We just got it in.
I need to move that one to a spot, so right now it's just by the entrance.
Holy moly, you actually have quite a large collection of cars.
Yeah, as long as it's sporty.
As long as it's sporty.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, indeed.
Let us know in the comments which car you would like to see ranked. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Click away.